Hello, fabulous friends and fans. Welcome to your 2013 annual horoscope special. Yes, it is 2013 already, and we have entered the age, the new age that the Mayans had predicted. So right at the end of 2012, we ended one phase of humanity and now have begun the very slow process of moving more and more towards a greater understanding of unity consciousness. And the universe is doing everything it can to support this endeavor and to support this beginning. This year, two big celestial events are going to characterize much of the year. One continues from last year, which is the square between Uranus and Pluto. Uranus in Aries saying, I want freedom, I want independence, and Pluto saying, structure. You got to look at the structure and try to make those two fit, even when sometimes they seem that they don't. The other big celestial event taking place is a grand trine in water. A bunch of power players in the sky are getting together, communicating back to back all year long. And this denotes a time of rising compassion and an awareness of our interconnection. If you'd like to know more about these big events and how they're going to speak to all of us as a collective, you can click on the link that'll take you to my website. It will be a fantastic year. It will be a fabulous year. Enjoy. Hello, fabulous Taurus. Thank you for being here. When I was looking at the sky for you for 2013, I was reminded of a quote. Actually, more accurately, it was an opinion that I once heard. And that opinion was that huge success, right? Really big success that we imagine, really living the high life. Ultimately, that kind of success is random luck. It's completely up to chance. However, in order to even get close to achieving that, you have to believe that it is something that you are responsible for. Because if you believe that, then you will actually go about doing the things necessary to get yourself to that point. Now, this is just an opinion of someone else, but I'm sharing it with you today because as I look at the year ahead, I look at 2013, I can't help but think that this year, one of the really wonderful opportunities, and in fact, more than one of the most wonderful opportunities that find you this year happen completely by chance. Really random interactions, connections. You show up at a party, you weren't even planning to be there, and you run into somebody, and that ends up facilitating a conversation, which ends up stimulating your creativity, which ends up leading you to a great idea, which leads to a great breakthrough. Those are the types of scenarios that this year is filled with, especially once we get you to the middle of the year and the second half of the year, filled with moments like these. But in order for you to really take full advantage of them, you have to start doing the work now. You want to prepare the ground now. I'm reminded of just taking this example. You go to a party, you show up, and you meet somebody. Well, first you had to make that connection to begin with, right? You had to be open to the opportunity and open to the possibility of even going out. You've got to leave your home and go to the party to run into that person, and that's where your work is. Look, again, regardless of where you stand, how much you believe you can influence your success or the level of success that you would like to take your life, the best things that take place for you, you just stumble on. And this involves a certain presence. This involves being willing to let in new elements. And especially this involves, as you go about your day, to be open to those random interactions, be open to those spontaneous connections that find you. Now, always trust yourself, of course, above and beyond anything else. But if you meet somebody and the connection is nice, your intuition, no bells are going off or anything, then you can stay a few seconds longer. You can stay in that conversation a little bit longer because it is those types of conversations that end up being tremendously helpful to you and the big picture of your life and the blessings that find you. The first half of the month I'm seeing is largely focused on finances, and you do well, you grow tremendously, and you come to understand just where it is that you can create greater prosperity for yourself. But once you understand that, and once you understand what it is that you enjoy doing, what you could be good at, and what could lead to prosperity, the rest of the steps, in a way, you've got to turn them over. You've got to turn them over to a kind universe and trust that the opportunity will meet your preparation and will meet your clarity and will meet your desire. And the opportunities are definitely going to be there. What I'm also seeing is people, right? People facilitating this, and all the different people in your life are going to be coming forward to help you along this process. Now, usually it will be quite subtle. It will be more like a conversation piques your interest and leads you down a path of curiosity that helps you learn what you need to, as I described a little bit earlier. But regardless, it is also partnerships and those one-on-one meetings and connections that you have that are more tangible. At the very least, they seem to be more able to actually produce a positive result. But in order to get to those one-on-one connections and interactions, you've got to go through friendships. And you've also got to go through the people in your sphere, the people in your neighborhood, siblings, relatives, all of that. People really want to see you succeed, even when you doubt it, and even when you're not sure of it, even when you think that somebody or other people are working against you. The truth is, nobody is. Whether it's secretly or whether it is overtly, people want to see you succeed. They want to see you utilize the best that you have to give, and you rise to the challenge, you meet it, and you even exceed it. Thank you for watching. Be fabulous and enjoy.